What's up, everybody? This your boy Trayvon here with Talk TV, and thank you so much for joining me here today. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. I really do appreciate all the love and the support that you guys give. All the comments in the comment section below, continue to leave them there. And to my subscribers, thank you so much for everything that you guys do in bringing growth to this channel. But without further ado, let's jump into this review. So today I'm going to be reviewing a fragrance from the house of R&C, Russell and Sierra Wilson. That fragrance is Fragrance Duo Harmony. Really dig this bottle. You got C for women, R for men here. It has a magnetic little entwine here, and it sits just like that. If you were to sit in like on a dresser or something like that. Not sure if you can see that, but this is a eau de parfum concentration. It has it on this little sticker here at the bottom. So like always, we're going to start off with the women's version, and we're going to do the atomizer, show that off. It's all right. It needs a little bit of work, but it's okay. Each of these are 1.7 ounce bottles, which equates to a 3.4 100 milliliter size bottle. The juice inside of the women's version, let's just make it simplistic. It's basically just a warm, bright, creamy floral with a little bit of spice and a lot of sweetness. The top notes is Italian bergamot, sunblooms, pomegranate. In the mid, you got vanilla orchid, rose absolute, and Sichuan pepper. In the base, you got amber crystals, driftwood, and warm musk. So in the opening, you do get a bright citrus from the bergamot. And then when the pomegranate kind of creeps in and gives it a little bit of that sweetness, you know, sunblooms, I don't know what sunblooms is, so I'm assuming it's going to be some white floral. It's a white floral type of a vibe. But mainly you get that citrus and that pomegranate. And as it transitions into the mid, that vanilla creeps in, giving it a little bit of a warm, creamy, and a little bit of some sweetness behind that rose and that Sichuan pepper. The spiciness is kind of toned down just a little bit, but mainly you get a rosy, sweet vanilla on top of that citrus in the opening. The amber and the musk in the base what warms it up, making it a warm, rosy vanilla with a little bit of a bright citrus to brighten it up. And then you get a little bit of woodiness from the driftwood, not too much, but it's just subtle. So mainly throughout the longevity of this fragrance, you get a warm, rosy vanilla with a little hint of pepper, spiciness from the pepper, and some citrus up top from the bergamot. For review purposes, I tested this out on me at work, and I did get a compliment from one of my coworkers. She enjoyed this so much to the point where she asked me if she can get like a small sample of it, and she wanted me to spray it on her to see how it smells on her. So I had this with me, and she fell in love with it. She loved it. So you will get compliments if you're a man or a woman. If you're a man, you want to rock this, I'll rock it. I don't care. This smells gorgeous. But if this is more suited for women. But for women, this will give you compliments. So the projection on me was quite good. Between an hour and an hour and a half. Then it set close to the skin after that within my shoulder. 5 to 6 hours. You can go heavy and get like 6 to 7 like I did. I got like 6 to 7, but I didn't spray myself too heavy when I was testing this out. So with a light spray, you get a good 5 to 6 hours. If you go heavy, 6 to 7. Age group, this leans a little bit slightly more mature, middle age on up. Now for the younger crowd, if you like this and you can pull it off, rock it. If you like it, wear it. But if you were to ask for my opinion on age group, I'd say middle age on up. You could rock this in the summertime, but cool, moderate temperatures only. You can pull this off in the wintertime because we're in the middle of winter. So when I tested it, so it didn't choke this fragrance out. The cold didn't choke the fragrance out. So you can pull this off in the wintertime. But I think it'd be more suited for like, you know, early spring, early fall. Unlike the original in the women's version, unlike the original there, this doesn't have red berries in there. So it doesn't have that candy, fruity sweetness inside of here, which makes this a little bit lighter. It goes in the direction of something more white floral, more of a creamy type of vibe some type of accord where it makes it a little bit sweet, which is that pomegranate that's in here, which is fabulous. Very good. So up next we have R for Men. Atomizer on this one is about the same. It's decent. Now this one on my skin, this gives me more of a sweet, earthy, somewhat of a rosy, white, masculine floral vibe. And it's also warm, if I didn't say that already. The notes in the top, you got bergamot, ozonic, and juniper. In the mid, you got lavender, ginger, and geranium. As well as in the base, you have vetiver, amber, and some cedarwood. So initially, when you spray this, you get a nice heavy dose of that juniper, giving it like a sweet, piney, earthy vibe. The bergamot is there with a little bit of a light citrus on top of that, but mainly you get a lot of that juniper. The ozonic notes, giving it like a, you know, like a fresh aquatic, like a blue vibe, is there, but not dominant. What's dominating in the opening is that juniper, and it smells lovely. In the mid, you do get that powdery, somewhat spicy vibe from the lavender. Then you get that sweet citrus from the ginger. Now that kind of overtakes the lavender, but mainly you get a sweet citrus, somewhat spicy of a vibe from that ginger. Then you get that rosy white masculine floral from the geranium. The lavender is kind of toned down a little bit, as well as that ozonic and that bergamot in the opening. As you get into the base, it gets a little bit warmer. It gets a lot more woodier because you have that cedarwood. You got that spicy cedarwood in here. And then it gets a little bit more warmer. Get that masculinity vibe from that vetiver. This is great as well for the fellas. This is fantastic. Now the projection on me was a good hour. Then it set close to the skin within your shoulder length, at least in my shoulder length. And then the total amount that I got in longevity was 5 to 6 hours. So it has some good longevity and good projection. Both of these scents have good longevity and good projection. It has a nice little scent cloud, has a nice sillage behind you. People will be able to pick it up. You will get compliments, trust me, because I did. Hopefully for you, but for me, I did get compliments out of both of these. Now, age group, I think this is pretty versatile as far as like ages. You know, any age can pull this off, but if you want my specific opinion on what age group, I say middle age on up, but all age groups can pull this off. It does have some maturity in here. It does have some sweetness. You know, for the younger crowd, it does have some sweetness in here for the younger crowd to pull off, you know, to get compliments, but it does have some maturity for middle age on up to enjoy as well. Seasons, spring, fall, late summertime, you know, I wouldn't wear this in the winter time because it's a little bit fresh. It doesn't have a huge, heavy depth of sweetness in here to cut through the cold. So I'll wear this in all seasons except wintertime. Now, summertime, dial down on the sprays, cooler, moderate temperatures. It doesn't have a lot of freshness into it. It does have that bergamot to freshen it up, but you do get a lot of that warmth from the amber. The amber that's in here warms it up, so it doesn't have a lot of refreshing aspect to it. But like I said, cool, moderate temperatures for this one and the women's version for both of these. So the price I paid full retail on the website, which is $90. Is it worth it? Yes, it is. So that's all that I have for the House of R&C Fragrance Duo Harmony. Ladies and gentlemen, and as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. And I will see you guys in the next video. Be safe out there and always, always be blessed. And I'm out of here. Peace.